Welcome to This Is True Really News. It's another best of This Is True Really News. This time it's episode 455. The headlines: Illicit Diaper Rash Cream, Revenge at the Wrong Address, Flathead Beacon Police Blotter, finally, some normalcy, and Patrick's Space Farce Base. Enjoy. Today on This Is True Really News.
Hey,
What?
did you just do the last story?
Yeah, never mind.
Uh-huh. I thought so. If you get to tease all the time and I'm just stuck here like the dummy.
You know, it's funny because everybody looks at me and says, that Tony, he's hilarious. Yeah, he is.
It's either that or you cry.
Right.
You do that for too many days and they call the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and follow This Is Truly News so that you don't sit and cry and weep for several days on end. We could move you right into weeks on end because we're that good. This is Truly News. Friends, family, cohorts, cohabitors,
Co-conspirators.
cocaines.
CoQ10. Coke.
Alcola?
Yeah, that's it.
Like, subscribe, and or follow This Is Truly News. I don't even know where we were going with that to begin with anymore. Sheila, please.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Thanks, Sheila. Jeffrey Hepburn, 52, and Paul Wood, 18, both tested positive for cocaine after their raid.
So apparently they studied.
Yes, at a raid at an industrial estate in Rotherham.
Rotherham? That's got to be somewhere on the...
Rotherham. Yes, Rotherham. It's got to be Rotherham.
Yeah.
Rotherham.
No, it's not Rotherham.
No, it's Rotherham.
Yeah, it's not Nottingham. It's Nottingham.
Yeah, so Rotherham.
Just like it's not Louisville or Louisville. It's Louisville.
Whoa. It's whoa. Saw a comedian doing a joke on that. So happy to be here in Louisville.
Did it work for him?
It's whoa.
Did it work for him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Must be the way I told
It's
you.
not working here. Maybe you told it wrong.
Any case, the pair was soon caught with their haul of 14,000 pounds worth of merchandise. It was cream for diaper rash. Which leads me to a couple of questions.
Only a couple.
Is there a black market for such items?
One.
And what kind of crime family deals in illicit diaper rash cream?
That would be my first question right there.
They both admitted to the theft, and Hepburn also pleaded guilty to driving without a license or insurance.
Or a brain.
Yeah, they both were given a 12-month community
I'm
orders
just,
at Sheffield Crown Court.
Trying to picture Don Vito Corleone. He's against... Remember, he was so against bringing drugs into the mix?
Yep.
But this might be okay.
Yeah.
Even though it's...
Got the diaper rash cream. It's a big problem.
49-year-old Christy Louise Jones, it's never good when they use all three names. Was it ever good when... See, whenever my mom had Anthony Earl Vercanis, I knew I was in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yep.
And whenever my son heard Eric Anthony Earl Vercanis, he knew he was in deep trouble, but could not understand. And for years thought his entire name was Anthony Earl Vercanis. Yeah. Eric Anthony Earl Vercanis.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm serious. I mean, I think he was in middle school before he figured out that was just, I couldn't break that chain once it started.
He should have been HW. Eric H.W. Vercanis. Like George Bush Sr.
Christy Louise Jones, 49, Richfield, North Carolina. No, that would have had to mean I was a Navy pilot and in the CIA. The CIA part would have been fun.
Yeah, that would have been.
Spy would have been kind of
also
cool.
mean you were tall and lanky.
Yeah, some things aren't worth it. Anyway, Jones of Richfield, North Carolina was likely looking for the ever popular revenge on a former boyfriend.
Okay.
Instead, she got charged with arson and other crimes, according to the Salisbury Post. I'm a little worried about the revenge she's looking for. Apparently, on the day in question, At a house in Gold Hill, a woman called the Rowan County Sheriff's Office to say a woman unknown to her. Hey, this sounds like the police things from the. Where are those silly police notes you get all the time?
Oh, police blotter from
Firefly, North Carolina. Yeah, that's it.
Flathead Beacon.
Same thing. So this is Gold Hill, so it's about the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, called the Rowan County Sheriff's Office, say a woman that was unknown to her was outside her home.
Being unknown and all that.
Trying to actually set fire to it.
Oh, well, that what?
Yeah,
why?
See, this would never make Flat Hill that way. That's like a crime. The arson attempt started with a pile of burning wood on the front porch. While trying to reach the hose, the homeowner realized his propane tank was also on fire.
Run.
And his hose had been blocked with sealant to make it inoperable.
Mm-hmm.
Run faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he noticed a car parked across his driveway and a woman standing beside it. Oh, see, we found a flaw in the plan. When he approached her, he said, she looked at me like she didn't know who I was. And she didn't. She drove away, but was later apprehended. Deputies said that
she got the wrong house.
Deputies said her boyfriend owns property in that area. Just not that property.
Just some other
wrong house.
Flathead Beacon police
only
blotter.
Catch the stupid ones.
1:35 p.m. Someone was unsuccessful in shoplifting $3.99 worth of goods.
Someone called 911?
Yeah, for $4.
Hmm.
Well, that's probably a better use of it than most of them.
Than a lot of them.
Yeah, well, like this. Well, no, not like this. 4:01 p.m. A man stole a can of soda and drank it in front of the store.
Yeah, never do that. Always drink it behind the store.
7:42 p.m. A citizen was concerned that his constitutional rights were being violated when he showed up to a public board meeting to find the doors to the building locked. Staff inside opened the door after an officer called to let them know the doorstop had slipped, causing a constitutional crisis.
Right there.
8:56.
The governor immediately called the legislature back into special session.
We got to do something about these doorstops. A young child.
Hey, in Minnesota?
Yes, I know.
70-30 it would happen.
A young child who had just learned how to call 911 at daycare thought it would be fun to test it out at home.
Well, does it
kids
work
from
here?
Flathead.
Think about it. Does it work here too? Or do I have to have a different number for home?
It just functions well, and it's typically in Flathead, right? So,
well, you know, he's been raised there.
Tone.
29-year-old Corey Johnson of Ocala, Florida, which would make him a Florida man, attempted to enter the Patrick Space Force Base in Brevard. Patrick Space Force Base. I can't get over that one. We have a Space Force.
I think they missed the A in the last word.
Why am I? Why?
Oh, that's a typo.
Yeah. Patrick Space Force Base, Brevard County. Why am I picturing the office with like a uniform? With a
I just keep picturing, I dream of Genie. I see guys in blue suits with buttons everywhere.
You know the best part about
lady
Facebook?
in a genie thing. What?
In the last several days, they've had some of the hotties of our era.
Oh, okay.
So you got to see Barbara Eden pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Back from the day.
Was she beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Liz Montgomery
still,
pictures have been big.
Even as she aged, she was just absolutely beautiful.
I know.
All the
and
time.
I believe Raquel Welch's birthday was a day or so ago.
Oh, my.
My wife couldn't figure out why I wouldn't get off Facebook. Interesting topics.
Yeah, there you go.
Where was I now?
I read it for the articles.
Exactly. The 29-year-old Johnson claimed that he had a special message from the president saying Biden had told him to steal a 2013 Ford F-150 from Rivera Beach, then drive it to the base to let them know that U.S. aliens were fighting Chinese dragons.
What was he taking? What was he on? I want some of it.
Fox 35 Orlando reports Johnson was apprehended outside the base, charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. I haven't seen the toxicology report yet, but it could be grand.
There's something.
It could be splendiferous, spectacular.
We're awash in superlatives.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.